So this is Germany 6.0 arcade on test site 2271. Now right now I think I'm coming from the south. I have not noticed the map, and I've done this multiple times on this map. I think I'm coming from the south and moving along the east edge on the outside here, but that is not the case. Now with the M4A2, I wasn't sure which variant it was. I was thinking it was just 75 because it does not display that as a 76 on the screen, so I was not perfectly angled when in his view there. Now when he shot me, I was looking off to the left at that heavy tank there with C, so it was a bit of a surprise, but he did not penetrate. And that heavy tank from earlier has been taken out. And then there's another Tiger off on the other side. Now at this point, as we're going close to their spawn, I realize which side I am on and see the big open middle that was off to my right. And right now what I'm doing is chasing down this tank destroyer. I do not at this moment know what sort it is, but we're going to take care of it. And the problem with this map that I've often found is that this big space in the center of the buildings off to the east will regularly and often lead to spawn camping, just the nature of how it is. Because you have all these small buildings that lead up to the spawn. And so when you're trying to get these people and get the kills, you have to get closer and closer to the spawn, and by the time you get there, you're going to be essentially trapped. You can't just turn around and let them shoot you as you go away. So this specific side of the map very regularly leads to spawn camping, it seems. And right now I'm trying to bait out this M55 to pull out, and he almost does, but then stops. So unfortunate. I'm going to try and not get hit here, but unfortunately he's going to take out my track. Now I think I can get the angle here if I reverse enough. And he does notice this, he pulls forward, but not enough, and he is dead. And all I have to do is repair a damaged track. Now, my team over here on C is engaging with several enemy tanks in front of them coming from their spawn, so we're going to go for the flank here and take those out from the side. That was a bit of a poorly placed shot, but the Panzergranate has such a copious amount of explosive filler that it'll just destroy it from basically any point of penetration. And now here's the thing, again, as I was saying with the spawn camping it, you can't really get back from here because you need to take care of these guys before you can go back and go somewhere else on the map, really. And there is a heavy tank that seems to have destroyed my team on C. Unfortunately, I cannot get to them right now. Wasn't sure where that shot came from. I think that might have been a missile from the plane. And then all that's left here is a single Chaffee. Now at this point, I am putting out smoke. I'm going to try and get back away from their spawn. And hopefully nobody that spawns is going to be able to hit me through all the smoke, but we'll see what happens. Now they do have a Panzer 470, and again, kind of try and weave around here, hopefully he doesn't hit me. and he does get the back of my turret, unfortunately my breach as well. So we're gonna have to deal with these guys and their spawn once again before I can get back and help my team on C. And there is an M55 off to my side here to pay attention to. Now I think I tried to shoot here, but it did not fire because of my breach. And there he is knocked out. M55 is coming up for me. Gonna turn. I think there was a misfire due to the breach. And it seems that he just hit my front corner and put a massive crater and knocked out my track. There's the Panzer IV once again. I have repaired, and this crater is creating problems for me with balancing my tank. Unfortunately for him, he reveals his lower front plate, and Panzer Granat knocks him out easily. M55, I think, should be reloading. I'm not sure what happened there. He takes a shot at something, and he is once again knocked out. Now my team is taking back C, so what I'm thinking is we're gonna head over to B and get back on top here. And once again, tanks coming from their spawn. I'm gonna have to stop and deal with them. Have a shot lined up on the Tiger E, but unfortunately their Avenger takes out my gunner. So we're gonna have to deal with him. Take the shot, a bit sloppy, and volumetric screws me over, unfortunately. He non-pens, take another, bounces, and it seems overpressures his crew. Does not take them out completely. So we're gonna fish him off. And then looking to deal with this Hellcat. Now there's also that Tiger from earlier moving up on my right. Not sure when he's going to decide to pull through, so we need to keep an eye on him as well. And unfortunately, a PT-76 snuck up on the side and took me out. So now at this point, it's essentially over. I'm going to have to rush to one of the points if there's any chance of winning. And that's assuming my team does not immediately lose C yet again. So there's just an M10 here against a T-34 and a PT-76. Not all that much he can do, to be honest, to move forward. Take the shot, fairly lucky on lining that up on the move. And if you'll notice, there is a nuke for when the next bombing comes around. Now, yet again, my team has lost C, fortunately. So, we're going to try for the nuke. We're going to get on the cap. And unfortunately, we immediately run out of tickets and the game is over. Oh well.